Hello friends and welcome to another 3-minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan and today I'm going to tip this Game Pass game is with your time and bandwidth. Today's game is Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. You know, there's been a lot of games with the word simulator at the end of it, but where's my game where I engage in illegal organ farming in outer space? Oh, and also I'm a warlord for some reason, like Attila the Hun. This is the simulation we've all been waiting for. Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. Oh my gosh, what a mouthful. It's on Xbox and PC cross-release that features cross-save and cross-achievements. There's no upgrades, but it's a pixel game. It takes about 4 to 7 hours per ending depending on how good you are at day trading. So what exactly is Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator? Well, it's actually kind of all in the name, really. It's a fast-paced trading game where the objects being bartered are organs of varying quality, and the goal is to buy cheap and sell to people requesting brains, hearts, and souls? We just don't ask them what they use those for. The game has a fairly simple loop. At the press of a button, the market opens for a limited time in which you'll be getting both requests from people wanting organs or combinations of organs, and sometimes specific sizes or rarity, and it's up to you to snatch up not only the right organs, but ones that are cheap enough to still make a profit when fulfilling requests. You have a limited storage space on your ship, as well as a limited number of request slots, so choose wisely and act quickly. Adding to the franticness is other organ brokers. Oftentimes, other dealers will show up and snatch the best stuff that you need right under your nose. Before each day's trading begins, however, you can use money to bribe them so they'll keep out of that day's trade, making it more likely that you can get what you want. Additionally, you can spend cash on other things like upgrading your ship so you can hold more organs between days and keep them cool so they don't spoil, as well as buy stocks in each organ to see if they go up and down. Yes, organ price isn't just dictated by size and shape, but also the current market value. Try and keep up. This is STONKS, baby. The more you sell, the higher your rep. The higher your rep, the more contracts you can hold, and the more organ types appear on the market, as well as competing traders. And that's the game. Get organs, sell organs, get rich to a retro space aesthetic. What do I like about this game? And I'm not saying the full title again. Well, the frantic nature of the game reminds me of some of actually my favorite board games, specifically games like Pit, where everybody is shuffling to get the best deals and fulfill requests as fast as possible. I love those types of games. This game is generally also fairly lenient when it comes to buying low and selling high, so unless you really aren't paying attention, you're probably not going to end up in a spot where you're completely broke. And I actually really like this game's aesthetic. I'm a sucker for crappy looking pixel games. It doesn't look crappy, but like that retro old school aesthetic with a low frame rate animations and such. I think it looks pretty sweet. When it comes to the bad, I am convinced this game is unplayable on a controller. Here's footage of me playing it on a controller. And here's footage of me playing it on a computer. A game this fast and menu-driven doesn't convert really well to controller, making me not recommend playing it that way. Additionally, this game has some obnoxious quirks in its UI, the biggest one being that the market list keeps moving when people buy from it or new items are added, and it does it really fast, meaning you can literally click buy and the market will shift and you'll not get what you want. This happens dozens of times, is incredibly frustrating. It even happens on keyboard or mouse. It needs to be fixed. And lastly, the game itself is fairly simple, which isn't that big of a problem, and while it does add some new organs and contracts as it continues, it doesn't really add a lot of clear goals to it, aside just getting rich. Those who don't rate games on 3-point scale, must play, maybe consider, don't bother. This game is definitely a maybe consider, and this game is all in its name, and it's a one weird game that I secretly kind of really liked. The first time I played it on PC, I sat down and played for 2 hours straight, and I really enjoyed it, but when I came back, it just didn't have the longevity thanks to that obnoxious buying UI bug and the fact that the game didn't really have any clear goals or variants. It's a cute concept, and being a day trader for organs is certainly stressful and thrilling, but it's not a game I see myself coming back to fairly often. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and go out there and enjoy Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. Whew.